Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
My yacht is your yacht.
This is your yacht?
That's right. I'm the owner. The captain. El Capitan.
That's right, it is Yacht Rock Wednesday. And on this day I like to do adult contemporary hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they are normally of a Caucasian persuasion. Now I don't know what it is about especially 70s music that I like, and especially 70s slow rock. And you know, when it also comes to ballads, if it's a slow song or it's a heartfelt song, I love those types of songs. Now you might say,
You're a bitch.
and you could be true in that particular sense, but here's the thing, music is music and it appeals to people in a different way. And again, whether you can see the type of music I play on my channel, I'm doing country, I'm doing R&B and hip hop, I'm doing yacht rock, I'm doing K-pop, I'm doing all kinds of things, and I love all types of music. So
that's all I have to say about that.
So, the first song that I am going to do comes from 1977 is when it was released, but it was written in 1973, and the song is called Sometimes When We Touch by Dan Hill. Now, it says that this was Dan Hill's biggest hit. I won't get to the charts in a minute, but I do want to read to you how this came about. So it says, Sometimes When We Touch began as a song Hill wrote in 1973 at the age of 19, in an attempt to convince the woman he was dating to be his exclusive girlfriend. At the time, she was dating two other men.
She belongs to the streets.
The lyrics were based on the relationship between Hill and the woman and Hill's ambivalence, not being able to impress or express his true feelings for her. After completing it, Hill sang the song for the woman, but his attempts were unsuccessful as she had just recently decided to move to the United States with another man.
You dick!
One of the men she had been dating, an American football player who had just been dropped from the Canadian football team, the Toronto Argonauts. So that's pretty sad, for real. That is pretty sad. But you know what? I know when I was younger, I wore my heart on my sleeve. I kind of still do in a way. If I get involved with somebody, they basically know everything about me, and I talk forever, and so you're gonna hear it one way or another.
No shit, Jet. No shit.
Let's take a look. I was gonna go somewhere else, but let's take a look at what this song did on the charts. And Balamo, it went to number 3 in Australia, number 1 on the Canada Top Singles, number 1 on the Canadian Adult Contemporary, number 4 in New Zealand, number 1 in South Africa, number 13 in the UK, number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 10 on the US Adult Contemporary, and number 4 on the US Cashbox Top 100. So yes, it was his biggest hit. I know there's another hit that he had as a duet. I believe it was called Can We Try? And that's also a good song. And I guess before he did this particular song, and he had help from somebody else to help him write this song, because he said that the song was a poem to start off with, and they got him together with somebody who could take the actual song and make it a hit, because none of the other albums, I think he did 2 previous albums, none of the other albums really did anything until this particular song came out. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. And I would love to hear from you guys about what you might want for me to play, and comments on these particular videos, maybe some memories that you might have of when you first heard the song, or if it is the first time you heard the song, I'd like to know about it and what you think about it. So, without any further ado, here is Dan Hill and Sometimes When We Touch.
I'd give anything if I could just touch you once more.
Says he wishes he was alive again so he could touch you. Me too.
You ask me if I love you, and I choke on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. And who am I to judge you on what you say or do? I'm only just beginning to see the real you. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Romance and all its strategy leaves me battling with my pride. But through the insecurity, some tenderness survives. I'm just another writer, still trapped within my truth, a hesitant prize fighter, still trapped within my youth. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. At times I'd like to break you and drive you to your knees. At times I'd like to break through and hold you endlessly. At times I understand you, and I know how hard you try. I've watched while love commands you, and I've watched love pass you by. At times I think we're drifters, still searching for a friend, a brother or a sister. But then the passion flares again. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides.
you know what? It is a good song, and I forgot how grand it got and built up, and I forgot, you know, I didn't know as much as the song lyrics as I thought I did. But, you know, if this guy had this song now, people would call him a simp. Because, you know, here he is putting his heart out on the sleeve. He's telling this girl, knowing good and well, he's number 3 on the roster, on the batting order, you know, and because if you look at his appearance, he's wearing the striped shirt and whatever. He's holding on to the microphone cord. You can see he's a little bit nervous, and probably because he wasn't used to being in public and doing, you know, necessarily appearances. And, you know, you come to a girl singing or saying these particular things, and she's either going to love it or she's going to hate it, and she's going to resent you and think of you like you're not a man or anything else like that. And it's sad because women sometimes want us guys to be that way. You call it toxic masculinity if we're any other way, and then when we go the other way, then you're like, girl, you're not a man. And it's like, we try throughout the decades to be, you know, different types of men, and then when we do, you guys resent it. You know, we can be fathers. We trust me, I probably have spent more time with either one of my children than I have spent with my own father, and it probably is the same going on. My son, who I now have a granddaughter, probably has spent more time with his child than I spent with him. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way things go. Women, you know, I'll forget it. I could go on for days about that, and, you know, there are plenty of channels that talk about it, and I don't want to necessarily be that about my channel. I want to talk about the songs and, you know, how they make me feel. I've been in this particular situation with a girl, but I think it was when I was younger. I believe I had a friend who was actually my best friend, and I felt this way about her, but she didn't feel that way about me. You know, I got put into the friend zone. So, and I remember one night after I went to go stay with her, and one night after she went out on a date, and she came back and she was crying because the guy used her and you know, said like, you're dismissed. And my heart broke, because I was like, you know, I wouldn't do that to you and whatever, but no matter what, I wasn't that person that she thought of that way. And, you know, it's weird because I would love to find that person this day, but I can't find her no matter what I do.
That's all I have to say about that.
So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment.